What's up, YouTube? Zach's back with another attack, and today we're going to be talking about why YouTube kind of sucks and why it's not going to get better anytime soon. There's serious issues with content creators, the way things are handled, just the public perception, and man, there's a lot to talk about, so we're about to get right into that. But first, why did the man get fired from the Tickle Me Elmo factory? He misheard when they said to give it 2 test tickles.
If you like darkness and hanging with Heartless, then you are not Sora, but you may be looking for a channel to watch. Zach to the future.
Alright, YouTube, so as I was saying in the intro, YouTube's been very crazy lately. We had PewDiePie and the Wall Street Journal's huge thing with him being anti-Semitic. His jokes were all taken very out of context, and then of course in a stream he accidentally said the N-word, and a lot of people think that the way he said it means that he says it in that same way in his personal life on purpose, not just a slip-up in a moment of rage or whatever as it was going in that stream. On the same hand, we've got Logan Paul with his big controversy and the dead body hanging and stuff, and on one hand, I think that this needs to be taken care of because, honestly, YouTube can't keep having bad press. It can't have stories about an anti-Semite and PewDiePie paying people to write things about Hitler and Logan Paul posting videos with the thumbnail having a dead body in it. And even though he kind of spun it into a positive thing, nobody really liked it. Nobody thought that it was a good idea. So for me, I'm sitting here thinking that as a small YouTuber, I pretty much know better than to do these things. And at the same time, I think a lot of these creators probably thought they knew better too, and they wouldn't do these things. And when they did, you know, they thought it was just a simple mistake that blew up out of proportion. And I see that, but I really think that what needs to happen is YouTube needs to crack down on a more personal basis. Definitely something should have been done to punish Logan Paul and also PewDiePie. What he did wasn't right, of course, and nobody liked it. And the fact is, if a lot of people take offense to something and don't like it, it's one thing if they don't like it because it's stupid or whatever, but if they don't like it because it's offensive and things like that, then of course something needs to be done about it. But YouTube has a big habit of going after everybody as a whole rather than individual creators who cause these issues, which is why we have such a big demonetization problem now. It's almost impossible for small YouTubers to even become eligible for monetization. I know people who have hit the 10,000 views threshold that you're now required to get to enable monetization, and they've been there for months and YouTube still hasn't made it so that they're able to get ads on their videos. Now, I think that's good because of course they're trying to fix the problem, but it's not these small creators. It's not me who did anything bad. So why are we all getting punished? And even big YouTubers, of course, everyone's being a part of this. Boogie's getting hit, all of his friends' videos demonetized. And are they bad? They've got some swearing and stuff. It's a rage video, but he's not specifically doing anything horrible. He's not doing anything that's not really advertiser friendly. There's worse things on South Park. There's worse things on so many shows. What's the difference? Really, if Pepsi can play an ad on South Park, why can't they play an ad on the Philip DeFranco show, which is news? Why can't they play an ad on Boogie breaking an Xbox? What's up with that? Why can't they play a video on me talking about a story from my life? It doesn't make sense to me. And it makes sense that they would want to do something, but I think they're going about it all wrong. And another way they're going about it all wrong is with the YouTube Red series. YouTube Red is a whole nother issue of its own. You can ask me how I feel about that sometime if you really want to know. But I think YouTube should be free, all in all. But since it's not, and they've got all this content that you can get on YouTube Red, they need as much of it as they can get. And they need the best content they can get. I watched The Thinning not too long ago with Logan Paul, and it was an alright movie. You know, it had a decent story. It left me wanting to keep watching. It wasn't like the next big thing. It wasn't the next Star Wars or something. But, of course, it kept my interest. And as a YouTube Red series, one of the earliest YouTube Red things, I really liked it. So, the fact that The Thinning 2 is basically done and not coming out now is very upsetting to me, and not only because I want to finish watching the story of this, but because there's so many people who worked on that besides Logan Paul, and he did this. He was the one who posted that video of a dead body in the suicide forest, and now everybody who worked on that show or that movie is going to have to pay the price. There's another YouTube Red thing that had Logan Paul in it that is canceled, and he was removed from another YouTube Red show. I can't remember the title of it right now, but I do have to say, removing him from something is a much better way to go. That's a lot harder when things are already basically done, but at that point, go ahead and post it. Go ahead and let it be on the platform, and don't make anything else. You know, just say, from here on out, nothing else is being made with Logan Paul as affiliation with YouTube Red. Because other people who worked on that still need to get paid. Maybe take his paycheck from that if you really need to, and distribute it evenly across other people who worked on the movie or something. There just seems like there's a way to do things on YouTube without punishing everybody. And that's where I really get upset, because it's affecting me. It's affecting all of the creators I watch. I guarantee you every single person on this platform is being affected in one way or another because of this demonetization and the way that the algorithm sucks at determining what's appropriate and what's not. And at the end of the day, YouTube's about telling your story, using your voice, saying what you want, and I can't get down with a platform that constantly takes away money from people because it might be bad. Because half of the time it's not, and that's taking away our voice. And I get you can post it just won't make money, or it will rarely make money, but who wants to spend all this time and energy making stuff that the platform's not going to appreciate, is going to demonetize, more than likely is getting lowered in the rankings, because they say it doesn't, but studies have shown that it kind of is getting decreased in search rankings. And all in all, it's just demotivating. So I get that things are bad. People need to step up their game. Every creator is responsible for what's going on, especially if YouTube has this just reign for 40 days and 40 nights and kill everyone and kind of start over fresh mentality. Because if they can't pull an arrow and shoot Logan Paul and pull an arrow and hit PewDiePie in a place where it hurts them and only them to make them learn the lesson, then what's the point? YouTube is getting worse, and there's a monopoly right now in the video sharing platform. And I hate that, because competition really has the potential to make it better. And YouTube needs to be better. This is the best platform. It's the only real platform there is right now. And if they don't have something or somebody that makes them improve in some way for the greater good of all creators on this platform, then what's the point? Anyways, guys, you can let me know what you think down below in the shoe rack. But in the meantime, I've been Zach. Don't you do crack, and I will catch you in the future.